Alright, well, we got another project here. A family member's house was broken into, and the window bars that they had, the only windows that didn't have bars on them were the ones that the thief got through. So I've got to construct two to match the sets that are already there. It's got a 1-inch outside frame, square tubing with 1/2-inch bars spaced about every 4.5 inches. This is the budget tool of choice. $300 to get a good one, a DeWalt or a Milwaukee or something, a portaband. But I think this was $65 with the coupons from Harbor Freight. And the stock blade is a piece of crap. However, I bought a set of blades from Home Depot, and that's 2-pack, 10/14 TPI. That's the length of blade here. And then that's my TPI. Universal, going through thicker stuff. But it makes pretty quick work of it, and I've had that blade on there for a while. The only problem I had with that saw is that the brushes are garbage. But it came with a replacement set, and the replacement set seems to work okay. I only run it at slow speed, and so there's not an enormous amount of arcing. But alright, now I want to show you what the brushes look like in here, how bad they spark. It's not horrible, but they're definitely not making full contact. Now that's at low speed. If I spin it up, you'll see it'll start spraying sparks out of the front here, and it starts smelling like burnt plastic. So, but I'm not trying to burn up this blade anyway. And it already stinks like a burnt motor. So I just take it slow and easy and make my $65 last a little longer. So I didn't show you welding it up, but basically I tilted the whole thing up vertically, and after I put those tacks in, then I came around and did the 3 sides while these were vertical, so that the weld was laying down, you know, like this. And then I flipped it over and just caught the back corners here, just to make sure that it was at 100%. But welds are a little fat. They need to be ground down. So flux lines. Wow. It's not bad. Even the one that I did 3 times. Not horrible. Rather pretty, if you ask me, except for that little, don't touch it, but this little inclusion there. But alright, well, these are they, all finished and ready for light sanding and priming. Just go over it with Scotch-Brite. This one I just threw some primer on the other day so that the rust would stop. Not too shabby. Not the greatest work, but for my first work on something that's small and delicate like this, delicate, it's a relative term, but there we go. Alright, and here comes the rain. Gotta cover the welder up. Alright folks, I'll get you a picture of them once they're painted and installed on the house, so you can see what they look like. I got 1/2-inch holes here in the brackets, so we gotta get some lag bolts, pre-drill the holes. Alright.